Hello. Welcome to Dinar in Depth, where we discuss geopolitical events and their impact on a potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. As always, this channel is not financial advice. We are here for discussion purposes and entertainment purposes only. There is an awful lot to discuss. We are in crunch time. It is currently Friday evening, and by Sunday, Iraq has a deadline to meet, a constitutional deadline to nominate a prime minister in the parliament. There have been delays upon delays. 3 days ago, Prime Minister al-Sudani had a meeting with candidate al-Maliki and offered to step aside as incumbent candidate if Maliki would agree to step up. Very, very interesting. He was the primary pick, I believe, back in January, and Washington took umbrage to that because of ties with Iran. So, with Iraq wanting to develop more global partnerships and relationships with other countries, it could be a dicey choice. However, if there is no choice made by Sunday, that is a really constitutionally gray area. This caretaker government is in what should be the 11th hour. It's been a gridlock since November. They face a constitutional crisis. That is not good for investor confidence. That is not good for their economy in general. They can't execute their 2026 budget. It would not be a good scenario. President Ahmadi has urged the coalition framework to meet this deadline. Get it done, no more delays. Stability really is on the line. Miss that deadline, miss it, and risk a fresh political vacuum, a stalled 2026 budget. The investor confidence that has been building in Iraq is on the line. I think that confidence will be shaken if we don't see a pick by Sunday. Delays equal drag. Market rate of the dinar has already been a little wobbly this week due to the uncertainty. Chaos slows reform and any currency strengthening. That's the bottom line. This weekend is huge. Nail the nominee by Sunday, and we're going to see the rollout of everything we have been looking for with this government formation. Faster oil cash handling, greater reserves. People of Iraq have waited a long time for this. I think we're going to see real progress and momentum. The implementation of the 2026 budget will happen. All of the plans in the National Development Plan that have been ongoing, that won't be stalled. It's got to get moving. They have to get this done. They must get this done. First politics, then stability, and then finally the economy and the dinar can actually move. This weekend could be the spark. Once that prime minister candidate lands and the new government locks in, stability is going to explode. Oil revenues flowing clean, banking reforms coming up, dollarization crushed, and finally the path wide open for the CBI to strengthen currency. The pressure is building. Let's go. This is the setup we've waited for. Nail the deadline, ride the wave, big dinar upside incoming, I believe. Get ready. It's our time. We'll see you next time on Dinar in Depth.